Here, let me just push record. All right. Welcome, Shannon Danesteh of 5-Star Social Media. We're thrilled to have you today as our speaker, trainer, expert on all things social.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here and excited to talk about all of the changes that have been rolling out really over the last week. There's more to come over the next couple of weeks. So it's going to be an exciting month of May, but also, you know, with those changes, that can be a stressful time as well because, you know, you just finally learn where everything is and what everything is, and then they go and change it, and now you got to figure out, well, where did that go, and where is this, and how do I do that again? So, so whenever there's changes, you got to kind of take the good with the bad. So we're going to, I've got some slides that we're going to go through, and I tried to do screenshots because sometimes when you're on a Zoom and then I'm trying to show something on Facebook, Facebook can be kind of slow. It's like 1995 and there's dial-up and you're trying to wait for everything to load. So I tried to do screenshots as much as possible. But then, like Carol mentioned, after I go through the new information and go through the slides, then I'll stop the screen share and we'll open it up for questions. So while I'm going through the presentation, if you think of a question, either jot it down or you can type it in the chat. That way you remember, because a lot of times I'll think of a question and then the presentation continues, and then by the time the Q&A gets around, I forget what I was going to ask. So, so put your questions in the Q&A as I'm kind of going through the presentation. I find that's helpful when we get to that part of it. And then at the very end, we are going to do a drawing. So every day for Virtual Business Week, we're going to have prizes and giveaways. And I thought I would give away today a free 1-hour one-on-one training. So right now for the month of May, that would be $50 value. And you're able to schedule that to train on whatever it is that you need to learn: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel, Google My Business, LinkedIn, whatever it is, scheduling. You can kind of pick what it is that you want to learn, and that's what we'll spend that hour training on. So, all right, if everyone is muted, right, Carol? Yeah? Okay, good. Thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah, so I just realized I muted myself. Yes, I asked everyone to mute themselves and then to get their questions ready. So after your presentation, you can dive in and coach each and every one of us, so, and answer all of our questions. And yes, someone just asked a question. This training will be recorded. It is being recorded and will be shared with all of the attendees afterwards. So
don't do
thank
anything
you, Shannon.
Thanks, Carol. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the screen share. And can everybody see the screen? Kind of like a white background. Yeah? Nod your head? Okay. Let me hide my floating meeting that always drives me crazy when it gets in the way. And let's hide our video panel and our meeting controls. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, drum roll. We all know that there are a ton of changes that have been rolled out, as I mentioned, for Facebook especially. Instagram a little bit. We'll talk about some of the things, and then there's going to be some more Instagram announcements really later on in the month. But again, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Shannon Danesteh with 5-Star Social Media, and I specialize in one-on-one trainings, teaching people how to improve their social media skills, and also group trainings, teaching teams how to improve their skills as well. So one of the fun things that actually has come out, which you guys have probably all already seen, is the Messenger Rooms. And Messenger Rooms are a ton of fun. It's really Facebook's kind of answer to the Zoom competition. So that's something that, you know, they know that they're missing out on a lot of things with with Zoom taking all of the people off of Facebook platform. So messenger rooms are really a way for Facebook to keep people on the Facebook platform and be able to help them engage with friends, family, and for work as well. Although it really is designed to be a little bit more fun, we'll say, than what Zoom is designed for. So Zoom is definitely the more professional of the two. But Facebook Messenger Rooms has some fun things that have kind of been tied in. And one of the fun things are the virtual backgrounds, which of course Zoom has as well. But if you play around on your phone, the virtual backgrounds that the Messenger Rooms have are really phenomenal. It's like as you turn your camera, you can see the background change. So really, really a lot of cool things that I think you guys will be impressed with. We did a little test over the weekend. So this is a screenshot of the desktop view right here. And this was me and Carolyn and Jim. We were just testing out a messenger room and what it looked like on the desktop. And then we also did one on the cell phone with Jim and his brother. That's his brother John up at the top right there with Pizza Head. So the messenger rooms have, if you're on your cell phone, have a lot of filters, a lot of virtual backgrounds, a lot of fun things that you can do. So that's kind of how you want to think of it, is think of messenger rooms as a fast, easy way to really connect with people in a fun way. The other thing that Facebook has rolled out is some enhancements to Facebook Live. And Facebook Live, you're now going to be able to bring a friend into your Facebook Live. Now, this is a feature that they used to have, but never really worked very well. So they have reintroduced this, and it's really a much better version. But you're able to bring a friend into your Facebook Live, and you can do this from a personal profile if you're going live, or you can do this from a business page too. Now, the personal profile, you can ask that person ahead of time. It has a little button and you can kind of request it. But on the business page, you actually have to go live first. And then you can request for that person to join you in the Facebook Live. And the great thing about doing that is that you are not only getting the benefit of your followers and your viewers, but also when they join your live, now it's going live on their personal profile as well. So you're getting all the benefit of their followers as well. So it's like a 2-for-1. You really are able to maximize your reach dramatically by bringing another person into your Facebook Live. Now, this is fantastic, is on Instagram Live, which a lot of people don't do, but I think we're going to start seeing a lot more of that, is you can have up to 4 people in your Instagram Live. So you can bring in 3 other friends and do an Instagram Live with 4 people right on the platform. So I think that that is absolutely phenomenal. Facebook has really focused a lot on improving its live platform, and they've introduced a new tool called Live Producer Studio. And with this Live Producer Studio, you are able to ask a question in your Facebook Live, and you can type in the question ahead of time, and then it will just pop up whenever it is that you want it to pop up. And people can answer the question right there in your Facebook Live. And then you're able to pull those questions onto the screen so that people can see what type of answers they've had to the questions. Also, same thing for a poll. You can create a poll ahead of time, and whatever you want during your Facebook Live, you can click the poll, and it's going to show up, and then you can also show the results of that on your screen during the Facebook Live. So it's a lot of fun and a way to increase engagement and really help people to get more involved during the live. So Facebook and Instagram have rolled out, with the whole coronavirus issues right now when people doing business, the ability for you to sign up for gift cards. And there's a lot of different platforms, like you could use Square, They have a whole list of ones that you can use. So you're able to click on that information, fill out the needed information for your business, and connect it to your Facebook and your Instagram. And then you're able to, in your stories and in your posts, let people know that they can buy gift cards directly on Facebook or directly on Instagram, so that it can help be a way to increase your revenue right now. But also, you know, after all of this is over, it's a great way to continue your revenue stream. So I thought that was absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. I'm excited about that. The other new feature is, now, if you had a iPhone or anything like that, then you know you've been able to use portrait mode and be able to upload that picture into your Facebook post, and then choose the 3D option and make that picture 3D. Well, Facebook has done some enhancements, and now you can make any picture that you upload into a 3D image. It doesn't have to be from one of the newer phones. It could be even like an old picture from the 70s, you know, that you took a snapshot of and uploaded. It doesn't have to be in the portrait mode in order for it now to be 3D. So this is a great way for you to make some of your pictures stand out a little bit more, because when you see that 3D image, it just kind of pops out at you. Now, this isn't something you'd want to use all the time, get a little tiring, but I think certainly every once in a while, or if you have a very dynamic image that you want to stand out, when people are scrolling through their feed, you know, really seeing that 3D image makes it pop out and stand out against the crowd. The other thing, I was playing with this last night. So for those of you who follow 5-Star Social Media on Facebook or my personal profile, then you probably saw the animated stories that I did. So it's really cool. You can upload a picture into your stories, and then now it has a little button that says animate. And you can choose from different animated options like a zoom, a bounce, kind of a scroll. It really is fun, and it makes that picture into like a little movie, and again makes it more dynamic and engaging for people to see it and for it to stand out. Now, avatars. There is absolutely no way you could have missed avatars if you've been on Facebook at all since Thursday. So avatars are really a fun way for you to personalize yourself. And they're right now available on a personal profile. And you can go through, and I'm going to go through the steps with you guys on how to create your avatar. And once you have your avatar and you think it looks moderately like you, I did a little post, I think it was on Friday, and I made a bunch of different avatars, and I asked people which one did they think looked the most like me, and to help me decide on what I wanted my avatar to look like. So this is the one we ended up with. I may change it, we'll see. But the fun thing about avatars is that you, once you create your avatar, then you can use the avatar stickers, and you can use these stickers in stories. You can use them in posts. I also saved the stickers to my phone, so then that way if I wanted to use the sticker you know, in anything else, on Instagram or LinkedIn or in an email, wherever, you know, in a Canva that I'm creating, then you've got these stickers that you're able to use. It's kind of a way for you to do some personal branding. So I think they're a lot of fun, and the excitement will probably die down in about a week or so, but they're fun to see right now, and continue to use as a way to brand yourself. And last but not least is, again, if you need more information or want some more support individually or for your team, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google My Business, YouTube, Twitter, all of the above, at 5-Star Social Media and Shannon Danesteh, and I would be happy to be able to work with you and answer any questions that you might have. Now, I wanted to, as we go through, take a look at the Facebook Messenger rooms, because there's a little bit of a question about, you know, what's the benefit, and what's the the way that we would really use these. So let me kind of play this, and then we'll go through some details about it. Oops. Hold on. Nope. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, right?
Night takes a sign, they woke up the people. I know everyone is missing someone, but it's not me. So I saw you like you. Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, that one. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna text her now.
So you were able to see in that little video the virtual background that I was talking about. When you first, if you haven't used your messenger room yet, then you'll see this little icon on your personal profile, or you can also get into messenger rooms from your groups. So you would see this, and then that's just kind of your prompt to create your first messenger room. You would just click there where it says create room, and it's going to take you through the process. When you're creating your room, there's a few different settings that you can kind of look at. So you're able to decide, do you want to invite all of your friends? And again, this is from your personal profile, or specific people. If you're creating a room within a group, then you're able to invite everyone within the group. But I would not recommend creating a room and inviting all of your 5,000, Facebook friends. Again, you only get a total of 50, so that might get a little bit crazy. I would recommend the option where it says specific people, and then you go through and choose the people that you want to invite to that room. Now, when you create your messenger room, you're able to choose what you want the activity to be. So you can kind of say, this is just going to be a check-in, let's just hang out, happy hour, or there's an option where it says new, and you can click on that and just type in whatever you want and create your own activity for the room. Once you've done that, then you're going to be able to choose either to start it now or to schedule it. So you can pick the date and the time in which you want that room to start. And then the people that you've invited, it's going to send them a notification that says, hey, Shannon invited you to a messenger room at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And then they're going to be able to click on that link. Also, you're able to copy the link. It'll be a link right there. And then you can send that link to them like in Facebook Messenger that way as well. So that makes it fun and easy. And you can send that link to them in Facebook Messenger. You can send the link to them in an email. You can send the link and they can click on it from WhatsApp or from Instagram or LinkedIn. Wherever, they don't even have to have a Facebook account. If you send them that link, then they're able to click on it and join your room. So makes it very simple, very easy. Now they do have some privacy and some security settings built in. So rooms link IDs are unique. So when you end that room, then that link is no longer active. So there would need to be a new link generated then for a new room. Also, you can prevent unwanted participants. So like, let's say once you start your meeting, you're able to lock it so nobody else can join. And you're also able to remove people. And if you do need to block someone, you can give that information to Facebook as well. It has a few settings, not as many settings as you'll see like in the Zoom meetings. But if you had dual cameras, you could choose which camera you wanted to use. If you had dual microphones, you could choose which microphone, etc. And it's got a few shortcuts, which would be good to memorize. So then that way you don't have to keep remembering how to do different things. So pretty easy. Now, in terms of, let's stop the share there, messenger rooms. has anyone had a chance to actually go into a messenger room? I'm going to unmute you guys. Raise your hand if you've done messenger rooms yet. Nobody? Oh, Marianne did. Okay. Anybody else? Jim, I know you did. Carol, I know you did. We did it together. So, Marianne, what did you think of your messenger room?
I like the spontaneity of it, but I also dislike that. I like that they're not allowing you to schedule it like you would like a Zoom meeting. So if you wanted to use it for different, like a planned lunch meeting tomorrow or something like that, you can't schedule it.
Well, you can't schedule it. On the slide that I just showed you, it had the option to schedule.
Did it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. So just instead of start now, would click on schedule, and then you can't do a recurring meeting like you can do on Zoom.
Right.
But you could schedule, each room basically for when you would normally do the meeting.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thanks.
So it works a little bit, but not as great. So
yeah, I think it's got a lot of room to grow.
I think so too. And this is the first rendition. So as we really see it progress, over the next couple of months, I think you'll start to see more features being added to the rooms. Jim, do you want to share your thoughts on the room when you did it?
I think, you have Zoom, and if you like Zoom, you can use it for certain things. And Messenger is just another thing in your arsenal to use. And the fact is, when you're on Messenger and you can see other people are on there, they're active. It's a quick way to get people boom to boom to boom. It's probably faster than Zoom in some ways. If if you can see their little lights on,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tried that part saying like, hey, I see you're in there. They'd be like, what? I don't want to get online with you, but to try it out. But I guess if you have friends and you see they're there, it's a quick way to just say, hey, let's just go into a quick, instead of like Zoom where you have to send them a link, they have to click on it, they have to open
right.
it.
Exactly.
The program is already open for them. So there's that benefit, I think.
Well, and that was the idea, for it to be a little bit faster than maybe what we had seen previously with, other issues with Zoom, with people, we've all experienced it. Where's that ID again? And, where was that? And so it is designed to be a little bit faster and easier in theory than what the Zoom is. But when you are on your Facebook page, so the home button is what you want to click on. And when you click on the home button, you'll now see, remember stories used to be at the very top, and stories is still very prominent. But the rooms has now taken the very first location and that first spot. So you just click on your home button, and then you're able to say, hey, I want to create a room. Or you could click on one of your specific friends. Like, let's say there's Bonnie with a super cute avatar. So let's say if I wanted to just create a room with Bonnie, I could just click on that, create a room. It's going to send a message to Bonnie. And then do I want to say start now? Or if I click on that, I can schedule. So that's where I was talking about. So I could choose a different date, and then maybe say I want to chat with Bonnie tomorrow at 12:30, and then I could save it. And then I click create room. And now it has created a room, and it sent Bonnie a little message. I know you can't check right now, Bonnie, but so now you see this, how it's popped up and it's a little bit bigger. So now it's got my profile picture, and then now it says Shannon, May 19th, your room. So all I have to do is click join, and then I would launch into this room. If I want to edit this room, see the three little dots right there? I'm going to click on that, and then it's going to open this settings up. So again, I could copy this and send it to Bonnie if she says, Shannon, I didn't see that invite. Where was that? I can click share. I can edit the room. Or if I just wanted to cancel it, I could just be like, we're not going to end up being able to do it, just end it. Also, if I wanted to invite additional people, then I can click on that and be able to say, hey, let's invite Natalie into this room too. Let's have Marianne, come into the room. So I'm able to invite additional friends even after I've already created that room. So that makes it kind of nice. And then I can, again, send this link wherever I wanted to, and Bonnie could join from wherever she was. So does that help a little bit?
Does it record?
No, it doesn't. I know.
Maybe in the future.
I'm bummed about that. Now, like if you were doing a meeting room on your iPad or, on your cell phone, you could just record the screen. And then it would record, or if you had a recording device, on your computer where you record your screen, then you could do it that way. But as of right now, it doesn't have the functionality that Zoom has, where you can just click and actually, start recording. So,
Shannon, I'm sorry.
Go on.
I wanted to say, I had no idea all those additional features are right there in the create a room through Facebook Messenger, and I think it's awesome. I totally can see how it would be great for just a real quick meeting or like informal with just a few people versus the formal scheduling with Zoom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did notice though, when we did our practice session with you and I and Jim, that there was not an option to mute everyone. So if you were having, larger, 20, 30, 50 people, and you're not able to mute, that could be a little chaotic. So I do for myself, I think for business, the Zoom is a little bit more professional, on point for structured type meetings. But the whole Facebook Messenger, Facebook Rooms, I think could be really cool for a little bit more social, on the go, or hey, let's meet for happy hour. Or, like I would love to schedule a one-on-one coffee with Cindy Berry. I could just create that right there and just say, hey, Cindy, let's meet, tomorrow or Wednesday at noon on a room, on Facebook Room, Messenger Room. So that's really cool.
Well, and two, you can share your screen, although it's not as good as the share screen for Zoom. But I also feel like when you first are trying out the Messenger Rooms, try it from your cell phone, because I like it from the cell phone better, whereas Zoom, I like it better from the desktop. But for Messenger Rooms, I actually liked it better from the cell phone. It had, some filter options. It had, the cool virtual backgrounds. So it just had some additional things that you can do when you log on to your room from Messenger. But it's very seamless. Like Jim and I were practicing, you can switch back and forth. Like I can be on my cell phone in the room and then just switch over to my laptop. Now you can't be on both at the same time like you can on Zoom. As soon as you log into your desktop, it logs you off of your phone, and vice versa. So they're like, okay, we know who you are, and you can't be on twice, basically. So it gives you those options. Well, I know we're running short on time, but I wanted just to show a little bit of the avatars. So let's bump over to that really fast. And can everybody see my PowerPoint?
Yep.
Okay, great. So let's do current slide. There we go. Hide this control panel. It's always in my way. All right, so when you are wanting to create your avatar, for those of you who haven't created yours yet, I know a lot of you have, you can get to it a few different ways. One is, like this is a post that was on my page, and in the comments, you're able to just click on, see this little thing that looks like kind of looks like a smiley face sticker. Once you click on that, then you'll see the little thing. If you haven't made your avatar yet, it says make your avatar. So you'll click on that, and then it will take you to this, and it just gives you a little information. You click next, you click get started, Then it's going to ask you your skin tone, the shape of your face, which I spent way too long trying to get right, your hairstyle. So it was kind of fun to play around with different hairstyles. You can choose the shape of your eye, the makeup, if you wear glasses, your eyebrows. It really has a lot of specifics. Your nose, you can pick the shape of your nose, your mouth, what colored lipstick you want to wear, facial hair, which was kind of disturbing. Also, too, you can choose your body shape. So, you know, be as realistic as you want. Or you can choose different outfits and different headwear. So it just kind of made it fun. When you're done, this is the other one that I was looking at. I decided to go with things. But once you've created your avatar, then this screen will come up and it'll say you can share this to your feed. You can set it as a temporary profile picture, and you can choose how long you want it to be a temporary. Do you want it to be a day, a week, whatever. And then also it'll prompt you, it'll say you can also start using your avatar in comments. So then it's going to show you the different stickers that you can use. So these are, you know, a bunch of the stickers that it automatically generates. And within the next couple weeks, you're going to see even more stickers that roll out. Now, this is a screenshot if you're on your stories and you click on the stickers icon in stories. You've got your buttons on stories, but then also you'll see now your avatar stickers pop up here as well, and you're able to use your avatar in stories. I did a little thing on Instagram layout and just kind of took a little screenshot of that. I did a little thing on Canva, so I just did it really fast. It's not great, but then I could upload it to my business page, because you don't have a profile or an avatar for your business page right now. It's just your personal page. I was trying different hairstyles, so I was wondering maybe when all this was done, I might do a different hairstyle. So just some fun things that you can do, you know, when you're creating your avatar. And if you don't like it, then you can always, you know, change it up and pick something different. So you're not married to it. You're able to change it whenever you want. But it's just a fun way, and again, a way that you can brand yourself and share it out there. But
Can you show your previous slide?
Huh?
You show your previous slide?
Sure. This one?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you can email me if you'd like more information, if you'd like to schedule a training. You can also give me a call, or like I said, just send me a message on Facebook Messenger, Instagram, LinkedIn, and I'd be happy to schedule that 30-minute call or answer any questions that you may have as well. All right. So who has questions about their avatar?
And I don't, but I have something that I wanted to share with you.
Oh, good.
So I don't think you went over this. Facebook Live is coming out, where when you go live, you can, you'll be able to add a donate button.
Yes.
So I think that hopefully they'll work that into the rooms also. So if you want to hold a spontaneous class with somebody real fast, or you want to show them, you know, how to do something for half an hour or whatever, you can at least have another option for payment. Or if you're working with fundraising type stuff for
nonprofits. Yeah.
Nonprofits, yeah. So
yeah. They also have it on Instagram. If you go to do a live on Instagram, right. You'll see a little heart come up on the screen before you go live, and you can click the fundraiser that you would like to talk about in that Instagram live, and you can also do it in Instagram live too. So I think that's great how they're trying to support everything, you know, during the times right now.
Right.
Shannon,
I'm sorry, Cindy, go ahead.
Oh, and that's okay. I have not created mine. I don't know that I will, but when I do create it, where would I find it on Facebook?
So you would find it if you go to any comment, like on any, any post that you do. If you comment on anything, it will it'll show up there like in the comments.
Okay.
Let me, but also too, if you want to get to it really quickly, if you're on a mobile device, you can click on, there's kind of 3 little lines. It's called the hamburger menu. And you can click on that and get to your avatar that way.
Oh, okay, sure.
And then also too, you can, you know, get to it, like I said, if you just click on any comment for anything.
Okay.
So let's say you just go to any post, and you click on the comments, see this little sticker?
Yes.
You click on that, and then once you've created it, see the first little sticker is your avatar? You click on that, and then that'll be all of your avatar stickers that have come up. So you're able to pick one and kind of use that in the
Thank you.
yeah. Good question. Any other questions?
I'm having a difficult time trying to find where I can create my avatar, and I've been, so would you mind showing that one more time?
You know, if you're not seeing it, like if you click on a comment and then you've clicked on the little sticker and you're still not seeing the little prompt that says create an avatar, what you might need to do, because the first couple days that it rolled out, I actually didn't have it. And I was like, where is it? Because they roll things out at different times for different people. But what I did was on my cell phone, is first of all, I made sure that I had done the update on my iPhone. So do the update first. Then the second step is to update your Facebook app. So
And I have to do it on the cell phone, or I can't do it on my computer?
Well, you can do it on your computer, but I find that it happens, you'll get it more quickly if you do it on your cell phone.
Okay, thank you.
So do the update on your phone, do the update on the app on your cell phone, and then wait between 8 to 24 hours. And then when you click on a comment and you click on that little stickers icon, you'll see that prompt that I showed you that says create the avatar. Good. How about any other questions that we have?
Deborah has a question.
Yeah.
Shannon, you mentioned earlier that you can save your avatar to your phone and then use it on different platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So mine's all created. How do you get it to your phone?
So what you can do is when you're in, you know, how it gives you the sticker options, then just hold your finger down on it to save it. And then save to, and then scroll down to where it says save to device. You see that?
Got it.
And then it will save it to the photos in your cell phone. And then if you're like me, I have Google Photos on my phone as well. So then it'll sync to your Google Photos, and then that way I can access, through Google Photos, I can access the sticker pictures that I've saved and use them, you know, like I said, in Canva on my desktop, or, you know, through different things as well.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. How about other questions? So I wanted to show you guys, the last thing is if you are, if you're on your cell phone and you want to be able to access that, the avatar, like we were talking about. So when you go to the Facebook app and you click on the hamburger menu, that's this little 3 lines here that I was talking about. Then this blue screen kind of comes up. If you scroll down to where it says see more and you click on that, then you'll see it will come up and it'll say avatars. You click on the avatars. And this loaded the avatar I already did. I click on the pencil icon and I can edit it, or down there where it said share. And then I can select it for a temporary profile picture. I can choose the pose. I can choose the background. And then once you've chosen kind of your pose, choose a background that gives you some good contrast too, because you want it to stand out in that tiny little circle that shows up on your profile. But once you've chosen your background color, then you're going to click the next button that you'll see right here. I'll let it play through here. And then it's going to ask you, you can click where it says 1 week, choose how long you want it to be, a temporary profile picture, and then save it. And then it's going to have saved it as your profile picture. So instead of that, you'll see then it will change, and now it's your avatar as your profile picture. So that's how you access it, and you are able to edit if you're accessing your avatar from your cell phone. You can do it a couple different ways, as always. Well, that's it in terms of the new things, but like I said, there's probably going to be more new things rolling out over the next couple of weeks. So if you want to check back to the 5-Star Social Media Facebook page, you can see for any new announcements or any new trainings that I might have scheduled. And like I said, if you want to schedule a one-on-one training, please just reach out to me, and the trainings are half off until the end of May. So, were we going to do a drawing, Carol?
We are going to do a drawing. I thought we could do it now. Why don't we do it now? First, I just want to say thank you so much, Shannon. You are an outstanding trainer. I so appreciate you sharing your expertise with everybody. So let's give her a big hand of applause. Thank you so much, Shannon.
Thank you.
And we are going to do a drawing. Shannon has generously offered for the door prize and drawing today for all attendees a chance to win a one-on-one session with her. So a one-on-one session with eyeballs on your social media. So let me just check with Marianne if we are ready for a drawing now. Okay, awesome. Marianne, take it away with the drawing. Should you unmute yourself? Okay.
I wanted everybody to learn how to read lips. Okay, so we have this wonderful app that I downloaded. It's called Random Name Drawer or something like that. And I've put everybody's name into this app.
Okay.
There are 26 names in here. I think we only have about 21 people in the room. Do you have to be present to win?
You do, but that's okay. Yes, you do have to be present to win. But if there's 26 you already have loaded of attendees, then whoever, if they're not here, we'll run it again.
Okay. All right, so hitting the button and hitting choose, and the lucky winner is Joni Baker.
Woo, Joni! Congratulations, you are the lucky winner of a one-on-one session with Shannon. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I want to say this, and I don't want to be misunderstood, but Shannon and I are already working together on a couple of things. So I would like to decline that gift, not because Shannon is absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
But I would love for somebody else that maybe this never worked with Shannon to have a chance.
That's awesome, Joni. Thank you.
Nice, Joni.
She already has me hired in her arsenal.
All right. Thank you, Joni. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to pull another one. And Marcia Reiner.
Marcia, yeah.
Sorry.
Marcia is our speaker tomorrow, so I'm sure she would love a one-on-one session with you.
Awesome. I look forward to that. I'll reach out to you, Marcia.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much. This was so wonderful. I learned so many new things. This is your last chance to ask Shannon any questions before we move on to our programming today. Okay.
I have one more, Sheila.
All right, go for it.
In Messenger Rooms, you showed us how to schedule a meeting. Are there reminders then? Do you get a notification?
No.
No, your person.
At least I didn't. I scheduled it like the day before, and then I sent it to Jim and Carol, and it didn't give me any like notification reminders or anything like that. So I put it in my calendar, because if I don't put something in my calendar, I don't remember. So, so I did put it in my calendar once I scheduled it.
Maybe
Okay.
we'll add it moving forward if everybody sends a recommendation that they do that.
Yeah. Joni?
So I was thinking about using this for a group of friends that we get together every couple of weeks. And one of them is not on Facebook, so and then I don't think she's on Messenger. And I got that we can still invite her and that'll work. But my question is, do you think that this is also an opportunity for Facebook to be gathering data? I mean, they're going to then know this is a person that's not already in their system. Does she? I don't know why she's not on Facebook, but should anybody be worried about that?
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I feel like if they want your data, it's probably not that. I don't think they're out there scrolling for new people to get data on. I mean, certainly I could be wrong, but not my area of expertise, but that wouldn't be honestly a concern.
Not my concern, but I just wondered if she would say, "Oh, I don't want to do that because blah blah blah,"
Yeah, I don't see as how that would be an issue, but good question.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to continue with our programming here. And I know we had a few individuals that joined us last minute. And I just wanted to say thank you so much again for joining us for Virtual Business Week. And we created this platform this week really to help small business owners and entrepreneurs grow their businesses, particularly in this crazy time that we're in. And I'm hoping that this week, filled with fantastic speakers and trainers every day, will give you that little extra inspiration or something that you didn't know before that can help you in your business. So thanks for joining us. I am going to share my screen here. Let's see here. Here it is. So, all right. So as you all know, we are beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. I want to share with you the Ditch the Pitch is kind of our underlying philosophy here of networking. It's, we're all about making new connections, collaborating, cultivating relationships that will create new conversations. And if you do this consistently, day in, day out, weekly, monthly, the next thing you know, you will grow your business because people will begin to know, like, and trust you. And just so that you know, I know every once in a while I know I get text messages or, hey, where do I find that link? I just want you to know all of our programming is online on Eventbrite, Meetup, as well as our Facebook business page, our group page, YouTube channel. I mean, we're like everywhere. So you should be able to find our calendar of events and all the great programming that we have available to you so that you can grow your business. It's all online, including our website. So here are our speakers for this week. All right, today we had a fabulous training by Shannon, Danesteh. Thank you. I mean, this was a great way to kick off the week. Tomorrow we have Marcia Reiner. She is a certified financial planner with Bella Financial Group. She's also a new author. She recently published a book called Big Profit Secrets Exposed. Now we're all in business, right? You're representing products or services, and without sales and profitability, you're not in business. So tomorrow, make sure that you join us tomorrow to hear some strategies from Marcia. So I'm thrilled that she's going to join us tomorrow and share her expertise. And then Wednesday, we're actually going to flip it on Wednesday and call it Wind Down Wednesday Happy Hour. So Angie Thompson is going to be sharing really how to nail your 60-second commercial in 60 seconds. There's a reason why it's called that. So she is, an expert in communications, and so she's going to be sharing her expertise there. And we thought we would change it up on Wednesday and do a happy hour. So, and then Thursday we have Lisa Kempton with Sage Peak Business Solutions. She is all about automations and systems. And if we don't have those tools in place, we end up as individuals, as the sole business owners doing all the work. Do you know what I mean? And then you're not really sharing your gifts or working the areas of your greatness, your brilliance. So I can't wait to hear some automation and systems that she has available. to help us all grow our businesses. And then Friday is the grand finale with Celeste Giordano. She is a business strategist, a sales coach, and she is going to be sharing with us strategies to build a legacy business. And as I mentioned, without sales, you're not in business. So that's kind of the lineup for the week. And we structured this because I don't know about you guys, but this whole Zoom thing and all this virtual online can also be exhausting. And I know, I don't know about you, but I know when I show up either in person or online, I like to be present and all in, but it can be exhausting. So my thought was, okay, let's schedule this for a week, right? An hour, hour and a half every day. Then it's not so time consuming and or mentally exhausting of being online. So that's the strategy. And it's, you know, a $30 ticket for an entire week of great knowledge and information to grow your business, plus meeting new faces and doing a bit of networking. So that's the gist of this entire week. We still have time. If you know somebody that would really get some value out of this week, please invite them. They will get access to all the recorded trainings. So it's not too late to purchase some tickets and get online and join us. And then we'll be looking forward to doing this again. All right, so the next step is a bit of virtual networking in our breakout rooms. All right, I want to, number one, make sure that you have typed your business card in the chat box, your name, your company, how you prefer to be contacted. If you meet somebody in our virtual breakout room and you want to continue that conversation, schedule that one-on-one chat or coffee chat virtually or in person if you're brave enough and you're in a city or state that allows for coffee meetings again. So, so once we click the breakout room and I put you in your breakout rooms, just share your name and your company and who is someone that you would like to meet or connect with. This is all committed to really focus on business building. So who would you like to connect with or meet? And let's see if somebody can help you here that's with us today. And what are you working on in your business that you need help with? So those two things, okay? Let's see here. I am going to stop sharing my screen. Thank you guys for allowing me to share all that goodness. I just want you guys to know what to expect for the week, what you're in for, and we also have to just remember to have some fun. So I am going to set up the breakout rooms now. So just give me a second.
Hey, and while Carol does that, do not forget to click on the 3 little dots on the right side of the message and be able to save the chat so you have everybody's information.
Marianne, when we do that, if comments are put in after we save it, are those also saved?
I don't believe so. I think it does like an instant save at that time. I don't think it's scrolling, so you'll have to do it again.
Yep.
I am on the phone and it didn't give me the option to save it. Is there any possibility that at the end of the meeting, can you guys send it to us instead? Because I cannot save it.
Yeah, we'll make that happen.
Thank you. It doesn't give me the option to save. Thanks.
Who was that, Angie?
Blanca.
Okay.
This is Blanca.
I can't get into the chat at all for some reason. This is Carol Walkner.
Are you on iPhone?
Or PC?
No, I'm on my computer and I can see the chats, but I can't place a chat. I can't type anything. I'm doing
Carol, do
something
you see
wrong.
the little chat icon at the bottom?
Yes, I'm in there,
Oh.
and when I go to the side panel, there's nowhere for me to press.
You might have to go to zoom.us and go into your settings, log in and go into your settings and make sure that it doesn't have to be enabled for some reason.
Oh, wait a minute. I figured it out. Okay, never mind. I figured it out.
All right, before we break out into our breakout rooms, I will make sure that you get the video and a copy of the chat in case you didn't, in case you weren't able to save it yourself, not to worry. And then if you don't mind, Celeste and Jim Gray, would you two mind being the facilitators in the breakout rooms? Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and open up the rooms and you should get notified to join the room. And have fun, meet some new faces.
were the first ones.
Awesome. Well, you guys are on it.
Nancy had just finished, so it was perfect timing.
Oh, good, good. I was wondering, I thought, okay, we're going to be cutting it close here. All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. I hope you all had a great session. I would like to have just make a real quick announcement here. I want to welcome Cindy Berry with Cindy Berry Travel. She just joined Beautiful Faces Going Places as a business owner. So we are so looking forward to working with her and helping her market and promote her business. So please help us welcome Cindy Berry Travel.
Thank you.
Yeah. Super, super pumped here. And so I think we just wrapped up our networking session. We've got about 10 minutes remaining on our session today. And I thought I would just open up the floor and let's create just a mastermind group here. We have several of our success team members here that are experts in their industry and field. And I know they would have some solutions or direction for you. So we're just going to open up the floor. Maybe share with us if there's something that you're working on in your business right now that you shared in the breakout room that we can help you with right now with all of these brilliant minds that are online with us. Would anyone like to go? Okay.
I was on mute. I was going to say, does anyone want to share maybe just how they're keeping themselves kind of focused and motivated during this time? Nancy?
Yeah, I have so much to learn and get comfortable with as far as social media, and it happens to cause me a lot of anxiety. There's so much between Zoom and Facebook and LinkedIn, and so I get really stuck, just overwhelmed. And I don't know which format to concentrate on. You know, should it be Facebook, my Facebook business page? Do I do a video? I don't know.
Yes and yes.
Yes.
Yes and yes.
And yes.
Yeah, so can I hire all of you?
Pick social media that you feel the most comfortable with and start working with that and then start spreading out from there. I think you and I talked about that when I was at your house that one day.
Yeah.
You know, just find something that you're comfortable with and then that that you feel comfortable with, just kind of grow from there. So then maybe add Twitter or LinkedIn or whatever it is that you want to go from your next one from there. But don't try to overwhelm yourself by doing everything all at one time.
Then after all of that, Nancy, you'll want a vacation. I can help.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah.
We all want a vacation, Judy.
Yeah. And before you go on vacation, you might want to be ready to put your swimsuit on.
Yes,
There you go.
Kathleen.
If you cannot afford a vacation, we have a fast loan for $2,500.
Okay. Look at all these problems we're solving right here today.
Well, if I may add to that, I think you need to think of it like a big pie, and each pie is a different segment, and sometimes it's overwhelming when you have so many different pieces that you're dealing with. But one of the success coaches I've dealt with said, you need to pick a lane to go into. So if that's going to be LinkedIn is, by the way, is a lane. It's not, a lot of businesses aren't using it. They could really use it more effectively. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of an open market, where Facebook, a lot of people are doing their own personal, it's kind of a crossover between the personal life and the business life. But the pie, each segment, so you can't do everything. You just have to pick something and try to do that. And make whatever you like the best. I mean, wherever you feel more comfortable.
Well, and I also think, I was going to say the same thing. That's one of the things I do, is help people pick a lane. And the thing that's really important about that, it might not always be what's most comfortable. What really matters is, what's your niche market? Because if your niche market is hanging out in Facebook, but you like LinkedIn, it doesn't matter. You have to like Facebook. But if your niche market is LinkedIn and you don't like it, it's time to learn LinkedIn. So you really need to decide where are the people that you want to hear you, and then pick that lane too. I mean, sometimes we do have to get out of our comfort zone. Hopefully they're one and the same, but you really need to find where the people that you want to hear you are too.
Those are great
I would
points.
say from my background, LinkedIn. I mean,
You froze on us, Nancy.
Frozen.
Probably just the rain and internet connection.
Oh, well.
I know.
I never touched Facebook.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, that was me.
You froze on us.
Yeah.
I think you're still frozen now.
This might be part of some of the trouble that Zoom was having with
Yeah,
connection issues and stuff. So
Right. Well, I
Plus
think
it's
that was
raining.
all great,
Here I am.
great advice for Nancy. And I totally agree with Angie. It's identifying who is your ideal client and where are they located? Where are they hanging out? Are they on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn? And then that's where you need to be. And I know I sold real estate for 7 or 8 years before the market crashed. And I wish I had all the tools that you have at your fingertips today. I mean, social media wasn't prevalent then. And I remember purchasing something called Talking House. In fact, I still have it. It's like a radio transmitter, and you put a little transmitter out in the yard of your listing and record the message and a beautiful description. And it was called Talking House. And wow, I think about the tools that you have today at your fingertips, Nancy, are incredible. I mean, with virtuals and video and live streaming and just sharing tips on how to get into a house and what do you need to do right now to list your home, all those kinds of things. And I think people are going to be attracted to you and who you are, really.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Nancy, I sent you a message on Messenger when you get a chance.
All right. How about anyone else? What are you working on in your business? And what can we help you with all of these brilliant minds?
Stephanie said something about losing motivation. And I think we're all struggling with that. But one thing I like are learning platforms. So sorry, I'm got a cold or something. Don't worry, it's not COVID and you can't catch it. But LinkedIn Learning has a really cool platform too. So that's one of the things that kind of gets me motivated when I feel like I want to just stay in bed with a book or something. They're short, they're easy, it's free as long as you have a premium account. So stuff like that helps me too.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you. I didn't know
Something
about
that something that it has kept me a little bit motivated is that since we cannot go to the gym, and it was kind of like my little retreat to be with, with myself and do something good for my body. But right now I'm taking like a Zoom class, like Zumba classes through Facebook, or just go to YouTube and you link Zumba classes for free. And I mean, you will look like a little crazy dancing on your living room, but it's kind of fun and motivating, and it brings a smile to your face.
Yeah, they say music is good for the soul.
I agree.
I'm trying to use the step counter on my phone so that, like, if I sit in front of the computer for a while, then I'll take a break and walk a couple times around the alley. And that during the time I'm walking is when I make all my phone calls to people I haven't talked to in a long time, because it's great to get on the phone and talk while you're walking. It's almost like having them right there with you. So it's kind of selfish of me, but they're like, "Are you walking again?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
Right.
You guys, there are so many free things going on right now with COVID. There's museums that you can take virtual tours of. There are concerts that you can go watch for live, or some of them just maybe charge $1 to get in. I think all the museums like in London and stuff like that all have virtual tours. So just kind of, you know, Google what's free on the internet and take a look and be inspired by something maybe. You know, you never know. But now's the time to use it while it's free.
I have a question. So I'm working on redoing my website, and I was wondering if anybody had any suggestions for good places to get stock photos. I've used Unsplash. I think it's Unsplash. Anyway, anybody have any great?
Do you have Canva?
I'm sorry, I'm not doing the website myself.
No, but do you use Canva?
Not yet. Shannon's trying to get me to do it, but I haven't done it yet.
Well, you should. And if you're in Canva, you can go in and search for like all kinds of photos and then actually download them for free. They opened up like all of their stock photos to paid plans completely for free.
Oh,
So,
okay. Great tip. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think there's
another site called Pixabay.
Pixabay.
Yeah, that's the next one that was recommended to me.
Right.
Pixabay and Pexels, right? Pexels.com.
Yeah, Pixlr, something like that. Yeah. Well, awesome. I can't thank you guys enough. I know, Shannon, that was a great question, a great conversation starter with, you know, how are we all staying motivated? And I know for myself, you know, I struggle too. You know I may look like I'm, you know, wired, and that is my natural disposition, but I have to work on that myself too. And I think what really drives me is when I think about why I'm doing what I'm doing, and my reason why I pour my heart and soul into beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. I mean, when I think about that, I just get super fired up and pumped up. So like jumping on this morning and getting ready to launch our virtual business week, I was so pumped up this morning, I couldn't stand myself. And even though yesterday and over the weekend, I was like, oh gosh, Carol, you could have done so much more to market and promote. And then I said, you know what, it's okay. The individuals that are here today are meant to be here. And so I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this. This is really awesome.
Thank you, Carol, for organizing this and putting it on. So
That's
well, thank
great.
you, my dear. You were fabulous today on your training.
Yes,
you are
Shannon was
such an
awesome.
excellent expert trainer, Shannon, and I just can't wait to see where you are a year from now. You have really just jumped in from meeting you like a year and a half ago when you shared your passion and where you wanted to go with your business. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're on fire. So congratulations. This is awesome. All right, well, I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
tomorrow at noon.
Yeah, this is awesome. And feel free to share this event because tickets are still available and there's more faces for us to meet and more really people to impact and with the value that we have to offer here. So yeah, we would love to see you guys and add more faces. So, all right, have a great day. Thanks a million.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
All right, take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.